Brothers, let's be real for a second. Remember those nights in your 20s when every moment felt electric, powerful, unforgettable? And now? Sometimes it feels like that fire is slipping away. But what if I told you, it's not lost forever? The scariest thing for a man isn't gray hair or wrinkles. It's when the pleasure that once made him feel alive starts fading away. But here's the truth. It's not age stealing it from you. It's something much simpler, and it can be fixed. Gentlemen, imagine if the passion, the intensity, the spark you once felt could come rushing back again. What if the problem wasn't age, but just one small thing missing from your daily routine? Gentlemen, let me ask you something honest. What happens when the very moment that once made you feel alive, powerful, and truly like a man suddenly feels dull, weak, or almost empty? Most men over 50 accept this as just getting older, but they're wrong. Today, I'm going to reveal the #1 food that can completely transform that experience, and the science behind why it works so incredibly well. That's not a typo. 35% more blood flow. And when you're aroused, guess where that extra blood goes? Exactly where you need it the most. But here's the real shocker. Papaya doesn't stop there. This simple fruit is loaded with arginine, the same amino acid your body turns into nitric oxide, nature's very own performance switch. You've heard of Viagra, right? Well, nitric oxide is the molecule that makes it work. But instead of forcing your body with a drug, papaya gives you the raw power to make it naturally. And it gets even more exciting, because for orgasm intensity, papaya is like rocket fuel. Why? Vitamin C. Just one papaya gives you 200% of your daily need, and that vitamin is the key that makes your nerves fire faster, stronger, more explosively. Imagine your signals shooting to your brain 20% quicker, hitting harder, sharper, deeper, and that's still not the end of the story. Listen carefully. 35% more blood flow, not a typo. And when desire strikes, that blood rushes exactly to the place that defines your manhood. But papaya isn't just about blood flow. It's nature's secret upgrade. It's packed with arginine, the same amino acid your body uses to create nitric oxide, the molecule behind every strong, lasting erection. Instead of forcing it with pills, papaya helps your body do it naturally. And for pleasure, that's where vitamin C steps in. One papaya, 200% of your daily needs. It supercharges your nerves, making every sensation travel faster, stronger, more intense. Imagine the difference. When every touch feels sharper, every climax feels fuller, every moment feels alive again. And we haven't even talked about the hidden compounds inside papaya that nobody mentions. These compounds don't just float around your body, they actually concentrate in your reproductive tissues, your prostate, your testicles, literally storing nature's fuel right where you need it most. And the science proves it. Harvard research shows that men with higher lycopene levels not only had stronger sexual function, but even reported more pleasurable orgasms. And papain, that powerful enzyme in papaya, it's like turning off static on a radio. Inflammation is static. It blocks signals, dulls sensation. Papain clears it, so you don't just perform. You feel everything more intensely. But that's not all. Arginine in papaya is more than a blood flow booster. Your body transforms it into spermidine and spermine, compounds that literally control how powerful your climax feels. Men with higher levels report orgasms that last longer and hit harder. And remember Jim, my 62-year-old patient? Well, Brazilians have known this secret for centuries. To them, papaya isn't just fruit, it's an aphrodisiac. They even have a saying, papaya in the morning, vigor all day long. But here's the genius part. They never eat it plain. They squeeze fresh lime over it. The vitamin C and citric acid in lime unlock up to 50% more of papaya's nutrients. It's like they cracked the code generations ago. When I started recommending this Brazilian method to my patients, the results were jaw-dropping. Men who had felt disappointed for years suddenly told me, "Doc, it feels like I'm in my 20s again. Not just firmer erections, but that full body, mind-blowing intensity that makes intimacy unforgettable. But let me warn you, not all papayas are created equal. If you want the effect, you need perfectly ripe papaya. Golden orange, a little give when you press it. Too green, and it won't help with passion. Too mushy, and the enzymes are gone. Ripe papaya is where the magic lives. So let me break down the exact protocol I give my patients. The same routine that's been transforming their intimacy and confidence. Every single morning, on an empty stomach, eat half a medium papaya, around 150 to 200 grams. And here's the key, always squeeze fresh lime juice over it. Not bottled, not processed, fresh. Why? Because the enzymes in papaya and the citric acid in lime work like a perfect team. And when your stomach is empty, absorption is at its maximum. Nothing else is competing, so every compound goes straight into your bloodstream. Timing is everything. Eat it 30 to 45 minutes before any other food. That window gives papain the space to work without being blocked by other proteins. And if you're planning intimacy, here's the insider tip. Eat papaya 2 to 3 hours beforehand. That's the sweet spot where blood flow peaks from the papain and arginine. But here's the truth most men miss. The real magic isn't just in one dose, it's in consistency. Day after day, for 2 to 3 weeks straight, that's when my patients start reporting sensations they haven't felt in decades. Not just harder or longer, but deeper, fuller, more intense experiences. Now some guys ask, Doc, can't I just take papain supplements? And sure, you can, but here's the problem. You lose the synergy. Papaya isn't just papain. It's vitamin C, lycopene, natural fiber, carotenoids, all working together like instruments in a band. Supplements give you one note. The fruit gives you the full orchestra. And if you absolutely can't find papaya, or maybe you just don't like it, there are alternatives. Pineapple contains bromelain, a cousin of papain. Mango has similar compounds too. But let me be straight with you. Nothing matches papaya. It's the perfect storm. Nature's formula designed for male vitality. Papaya is the lead singer, but every great song needs backup. And when you combine papaya with the right foods, the effect isn't just good, it's explosive. Take watermelon. It's packed with citrulline, an amino acid that actually raises arginine levels in your body more effectively than arginine itself. That means more nitric oxide, more blood flow, more power. Add a cup of watermelon chunks with your morning papaya, and you've just doubled down on nature's performance booster. Now, let's talk about something most men miss, involving your partner. Too many guys eat papaya in secret, hoping their partner notices a difference. But here's the truth. When you bring your partner into the process, the results are even better. Tell them you're making a change for your health and your intimacy. Most partners are incredibly supportive once they understand the effort. In fact, some couples make it a morning ritual. Sharing papaya together not only makes it enjoyable, it multiplies the benefits. The enzymes help women too. And here's the fascinating part. Many of my patients say their wives notice the difference first. Firmer, longer, more enthusiastic. And that positive feedback motivates them to stay consistent. Here's the beautiful part. The improved blood flow and anti-inflammatory effects of papaya don't just work below the belt. They work everywhere in your body. Some couples have told me that when both partners eat papaya regularly, their intimacy improves dramatically on both sides. But men often discover unexpected benefits far beyond the bedroom. First, digestion. Papain, the natural enzyme in papaya, is incredibly powerful. Men with chronic bloating, gas, or stomach discomfort often find relief they weren't even searching for. Their gut feels lighter, cleaner, and more efficient. Second, energy. When blood flows better and inflammation decreases, your entire body runs more smoothly. Men report needing less coffee, staying alert in the afternoon, and having more stamina for exercise, work, and even play. Third, prostate health. Papaya's anti-inflammatory compounds and its lycopene, which concentrates in prostate tissue, can reduce swelling and improve urinary symptoms. I've had patients tell me they went from waking up 3 times a night to just once, or not at all, after a month of daily papaya. Fourth, skin. The vitamin C and antioxidants in papaya supercharge collagen production and reduce oxidative damage. Many guys tell me their wives ask, "Are you using new skincare products?" Nope. Just papaya, working its magic from the inside out. Fifth, joint pain. Because the anti-inflammatory effects are systemic, men with arthritis or everyday aches often notice less stiffness and pain. One of my patients even canceled knee surgery after 3 months of daily papaya because his pain had decreased so much. And this is where it gets exciting. Papaya isn't just about fixing a problem today. It's about optimizing your health for the long haul. Men who make papaya a permanent part of their daily diet notice the benefits keep compounding. 3 months in, they feel better. 6 months in, they feel younger. A year in, many say they can't imagine going back to life without it. The key? Make it sustainable. Find ways to enjoy papaya that fit your lifestyle. Some men meal prep it Sunday night, cutting it into containers with lime juice for the week. Others keep frozen chunks ready for smoothies. And when traveling, dried papaya still delivers plenty of benefits. Even if fresh is always best. Papaya isn't just a fruit, it's a lifestyle upgrade, one that builds momentum the longer you stay consistent. Papaya enzyme supplements can help fill the gap when you're traveling, but honestly, nothing beats fresh fruit. If you're in a tropical country, you'll often find papayas sweeter, fresher, and cheaper than back home. And remember, papayas are seasonal. Summer and fall bring the best quality, but even winter papayas, or frozen ones picked at peak ripeness, are far better than skipping it altogether. If you live in a warm climate, think about growing your own. Papaya trees mature fast and can give you fruit in under a year. Imagine stepping into your backyard every morning, picking your own breakfast. Even in cooler places, dwarf varieties can thrive in pots and be brought indoors during winter. Gentlemen, here's the bottom line. Your body is still capable of experiencing deep, intense pleasure well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. The machinery is still there. It just needs the right fuel and the right care. Papaya provides that fuel in a way no pill or supplement ever truly can. This isn't about pretending to be 20 again. It's about honoring the man you are right now, at this age, in this body, and unlocking everything that's still possible. It's about not settling for less when more is absolutely within reach. It's about quality of life, energy, confidence, and one of the most human joys we have, intimacy. So here's my challenge to you. Tomorrow morning, buy a papaya and some fresh limes. For the next 30 days, make it your morning ritual. Half a papaya with lime on an empty stomach. Track how you feel. Notice your energy, your focus, your digestion, your stamina, and yes, the intensity of your intimacy. By day 30, I'm confident you'll feel the difference. Not just in the bedroom, but in your overall life. More vitality, clearer skin, less inflammation. A younger version of yourself awakened. I'm Dr. Bionestra, and I want you to remember this. It's never too late to feel amazing. Your body is more resilient than you think. Sometimes it just needs the right fruit to prove it. If this message helped you, share it with a friend who needs to hear it. Subscribe for more real, honest men's health advice, and drop a comment with your experience. Your story might be exactly what inspires another man to change his life.